Hello everybody, it is 3 days after All Points North. I don't think I'm quite all here. I'm holding my microphone like a little prop. It's like a little security blanket for me. Apologies for the appearance, I'm very tired and I just thought, you've seen me sleeping in a blooming graveyard, so you can see me looking like this now. I don't care anymore. I just thought I'd do like a little All Points North debrief, because I think at the end of the ride I was just so knick-knacked, I just wanted to go in the car and go home. So yeah, the end of the video was a bit like, ugh. I was a bit shocked and overwhelmed, and it's still kind of setting in that I did it. So yeah. Overall, my route was 680.76 Malones, or miles as normal people say, and in kilometres that's 1095.58 to be precise. I went up a total of 51,064 feet, which in metres is 15,564. I'm quite surprised I managed to remember that. You had to plan your own route, and if I was to do it again, I would probably make it a little bit less hilly by going on a few more main roads. I made my route quite hilly by avoiding... I was a bit scared to go on too many main roads, but yeah, looking at the way that I came back into Sheffield, I could have gone a more direct way and just braved a main road, but I wouldn't change it for the experience that I had because I felt safer on little lanes, but I think I could have gone faster if I took the main road route. But I can't change it now, I've done it and I've got the extra hills in my legs, so yeah. To be honest, I was just really happy to finish within 72 hours because when I entered, I thought I'll just give it my best go. I nearly entered in the rookie category because I didn't think I could do the 72 hours, but I'm really glad that I did it, and yeah, it has given me a little bit more self-belief, which is nice, and also quite hard to say because I don't want to sound big-headed. But yeah, it has helped me to like just believe in myself a little bit more, and I will definitely 100% do it again next year. I definitely want to go down the endurance route. I love it. It's hard, but it just makes you challenge yourself and push yourself, and there's something weirdly nice about that. Maybe not in the moment, but afterwards. So things that I used that really helped this little bad boy, couldn't have done it without it. Chamois Butt'r. When I started cycling, I didn't understand the need for Chamois Butt'r. I never used to use it. Paris, to be honest, I started that and I didn't put any on and I got a saddle sore, and halfway through I started using it. So now, every ride I go on, unless it's like if it's under 50 miles, I won't really use it. Anything over 50 miles, this little bad boy is going on. I put it on literally, I know it's a bit, too much info here, but we need to know this. Where the seams are of your bib shorts, I literally just put it on there. So like right underneath the private parts, in between where your legs meet and the private start, it goes either side. Now that might be too much information for some people, but no one ever told me that. So yeah, I'm a changed woman now that I know that. This Chamois Butt'r is really good. They do like a women's one. I was gifted some of these, and these are perfect because they just fit, in the back pocket. I took about 5 of these, wasn't enough, but luckily I had extra in this. This is a little, it's a macaroon. Actually, Nige, one of my cycling friends, got me this. You'll know him if you've seen my older videos. And this is like a little tub, so I put Chamois Butt'r in this, but I actually put Vaseline in for my lips and my nose, because when you're cycling for a long way, I always get a bit of a snuffle. I have hay fever anyway. So on Paris, my nose just got so dry, it was really annoying and hurting. So this time Vaseline helped that, so I just kept putting that on. And when I ran out of Chamois Butt'r, I resorted to Vaseline going on the down below, but I didn't use the same finger when I was using it for the lips and So yeah, chamois all the way. It's the way forward. Other things that I really would not have been able to do it without was obviously a really good sleeping bag and a bivvy bag. So I've got a sleeping bag from Alpkit and a bivvy bag. I didn't actually sleep in the bivvy bag because it was tipping it down the first night, but I had a lovely bus shelter with a lovely, roof. So I didn't get wet, so that was great. But I used the bivvy bag as a pillow, which was really nice. And then the second night in the graveyard, when I only got an hour of sleep, again, I didn't need to sleep in the bivvy bag because it wasn't raining, but I just put it on the floor because it was concrete. it wasn't, it was grass, just to like make sure there was no wet going onto my sleeping bag. So they were definitely worth having. A puffer jacket. I borrowed Kyle's puffer jacket because I don't have one, and I was thinking, oh, I don't know whether to take that, but I'm so glad that I did, because I slept in that as well. And like when I was getting, I like to sleep without my bib shorts on because I just needed to air out. So I like put that on because it was quite long when I was like taking them off and on and stuff, just in case anyone was walking past, although there wasn't anyone other than Graves, so it was fine. But that just added a bit of extra warmth in the night, and it's very light to carry, so I definitely recommend a puffer jacket. I've got a list behind the camera, so I'm just looking because I'm not very good at remembering. Other things that helped, I couldn't have done it without a charge port thingy, what's it called, power bank. So I actually only needed to charge my Garmin once, and it didn't even need charging. I just did it because I was worried it would run out. My phone I didn't charge at all. I just had it on aeroplane mode the whole time, and just turned it on when I wanted to look at something. So yeah, I took two charge ports with me, or power ports, but next time I'd only take one because they're quite heavy and I only needed one. My Garmin is a solar one, so that helped because it was quite sunny a few days. Wet wipes and toilet roll, definitely needed when you don't have a toilet. I just took wet wipes in like a little plastic sandwich bag and loads of toilet roll. I actually ran out of wet wipes, so I picked some more up from a petrol station, so that was good. Obviously I took loads of snacks with me, but next time I would definitely take more savoury snacks because I did not want to see another cereal bar. Oh no, it just made me feel sick. I took a sweet potato with me with salt on. That was lovely, but I only took one. So next time I'd take out the extra jacket I took that I did not need to take and put more potatoes in, because they are lovely when you're craving something salty and not sweet. I took an extra jacket. I didn't need to. I took a Gore-Tex jacket, a waterproof one, which is really, really good. Kyle got me for my birthday. Apparently they're stopping doing them, so if you want one, get one. They are expensive, but honestly, so lightweight. Rained really bad and I didn't get wet on my skin, so definitely recommend that. But then I took an extra jacket just in case, which I didn't need to because I had the puffer jacket, so that was extra weight for no reason. I took a spare jersey, which I did get changed into, but I could have done without, so next time I wouldn't do that. Spare bib shorts I took as well, put them on the last morning, but they started to rub, so I ended up wearing the same bib shorts for the whole 70 hours, but I don't really care at this point. I was just like, I just want to finish without getting saddle sore, which was a result for me because I was really worried after Paris that it would happen again. I had ASOS bib shorts on. For me, they've been the comfiest that I've been able to find. Their padding is just really good. I started to get like a little bit of rubbing underneath where the seams are, but I think that's because I swapped my bib shorts. They started rubbing and I left it a bit too long before I swapped back, so that was a bit annoying. So next time I probably would always take spare bibs with me just in case, but yeah, I'm not bothered about wearing the same for 3 days. Just gotta grin and bear it. It's only 3 days of your life, isn't it? Music, that was a lifesaver. When there was a moment I was really struggling on the last day, and I was thinking, I just don't think I can keep going. I felt horrible. Put some music on. I was a changed woman. I was singing along. It was absolutely great. So yeah, definitely get yourself a feel-good, happy playlist to put on when you're feeling bad. And I think just knowing that like Kyle would be at the end and my mum and dad, that was like extra motivation. And just knowing as well that if I didn't do it in the 72 hours, I knew that I'd be really hard on myself. So that kind of like pushed me to keep going. Although if I didn't, like, it still would have been a massive achievement. I don't want to take that away from anyone that has done it not in the 72 hours, because everyone that completed it whatever time is amazing. Like, it's such a big thing to do. So yeah, but for me, I just really wanted to get it in the 72. Still doesn't quite feel real, to be honest. I think I still need to catch up on some sleep. Last night I woke up in the night thinking that I was still on All Points North, and I started panicking, thinking, oh no, I need to get to the last control. I started getting my GoPro out, and because it was on the bedside table charging, I started putting it back together and getting up, and then I was like, oh wait a minute, I'm at home. So yeah, that was pretty crazy. But yeah, I think I am actually, although I'm tired, I'm like missing it. Like, I'm sad that it's over, because it's obviously been a big aim for me. But I can't be too sad, because tomorrow I'm going to blooming Italy again to do the Stelvio Sportive. So me and Kyle got offered to go with Santini, and when they asked me a few months ago, I did think, oh, it's like 5 days after All Points North, is it a good idea? And then I thought, you only live once, so you've got to do it. So I'm hoping that I'll feel better by Sunday. I've got 3 more days, so yeah, that's just literally going to be take it steady. Although you can't do that multi-roller climb, but I'll think about that when I'm there. That's a worry for another day. Things that I would change, obviously I've already mentioned less hilly, maybe choose a few more main roads, more savoury snacks, and no extra jersey and extra jacket that I didn't need. Other than that, I wouldn't really change anything. Like, it was hard, but it was an experience that obviously I'll remember literally for the rest of my life. My first ever endurance race. I can't believe I came third woman. The two women ahead of me, apparently I didn't know this, but apparently they've won Transcontinental. So I was like, oh, blooming heck. They're real speed demons. They were epic, honestly. They were just amazing. You can go on the All Points North website and see like the times and the results, but yeah, they're a massive inspiration for me. So I need to get some tips from them. I'd love to know what they eat, because I feel like that's another thing I would change. I don't think, although I never felt dizzy or weak, so I was happy about that, but I just feel like my diet could have been better. Like, I came home and just felt, oh, I don't want to see like another cereal bar or sweet thing. Like, yeah. But it's really hard when you're doing a thing like that. You don't have the time to stop and have a proper meal, really. And the only thing you can get at petrol stations are snacky things, so it's difficult unless you can carry a lot with you, which I think I'll sacrifice layers for snacks next time. Although I might regret that. It's difficult, but yeah. And plans for the future, so I definitely want to do more endurance. When I started cycling, I read Emily Chappell's book when she did the Transcontinental, and that has always been an aim for me since then. It will be very scary because it's a different country, it's across Europe, but that's in the 5-year plan, so I'm hoping that one day I'll do the Transcontinental. Next year, hopefully do the Trans-Pyrenees. There isn't really any more endurance races I can do this year. I've had a look because I've got quite a few things planned, but me and Kyle are doing a big charity ride in September where we'll be doing a big ride across a number of days, so that'll be quite an endurance challenge, which I'm looking forward to. And obviously I've got the 24-hour time trial, which I think I'm doing, but Kyle's doing it as well, and I did it last year, so if it turns out that he needs me to support him if we've not got other people, or I'm thinking about the drive home, if we've both done it, it's not safe, so we'd have to stay over, so I might sacrifice doing it so that I can support Kyle to do it, and I'll do something different, but hopefully we can both do that. And hopefully endurance, here we come, because although I was really, really, really scared, like the night before I actually said to Kyle, like, I don't think I can do it. I was ill in bed the whole week before, and I was just like picturing myself getting attacked or getting kidnapped, and I was scared about riding through the night, but actually once you're in it, it's okay. There were really scary moments for me, like the first night riding through the whole night, I did start, like every time a car came past I started thinking, oh no, what happens if they try and get me, or what happens if they try and do something, no one will know, like no one knows where I am. But then I was like, oh, Kyle's tracking me, it's okay, like it's just a thought. I just kept telling myself, it's just a thought in your head, thoughts aren't real, thoughts aren't facts, just keep going, think positive. Like, yeah, you don't know unless you try, and I'm so glad I did it. Sorry for crying on the video. Thanks so much for all the positive comments and like everyone that messaged me on Instagram, the people that came out to cheer me on. Honestly, it was so nice, and I'm just so grateful. So yeah, thank you so much to everyone that's been so nice. I really, really do appreciate it. And yeah, if you're thinking of doing endurance and you're too scared or you're worried, just go for it. You can do what you put your mind to. Obviously, you've got to train. I've got a coach now with UK Bike Fit. That is like a sponsor. They give me my coaching, which is really nice of them. I know the owner, he's really nice, Dan. So I was having to do like interval sessions in the week, but then I was doing my long zone 2s at the weekends. I always said with my coaching, I don't want it to turn into something like my cycling to turn into a pressure. So it's always been quite relaxed, and I've been able to do what I want at the weekends, but that's definitely helped. So yeah, that's it really. I've got to go and pack for Italy now. I can't believe we're going back again. Stelvio, here we come. Oh, blooming it, my shoulder's clicking. I actually went back to work the day after for the afternoon, and I don't know why on earth I decided to do that, but yeah, we learn from our mistakes. I've been eating like a blooming horse. I've been so hungry since I got back. I've been eating so much. Oh my goodness. Rice galore, let me tell you. I've just been craving like really like healthy fruit, vegetables and rice. That's what I've been craving. And peanut butter pitters. They are the one for me. It just doesn't feel real that I've done it. It still doesn't feel real, but yeah. I'd say if you're thinking of doing endurance, just go for it. Just go for it. Like, you've got nothing to lose. I always tell myself, like, you only live once. I have all these worries in my head. None of them came true. My tyres, that's another thing I mentioned. I've got Panaracer tyres, no punctures. Had a tyre glider with me. I've been practicing every Thursday night. It's been my puncture practice night. I've been taking my tyres off and on, so I'm confident at changing punctures, but we didn't have any, so I was very, very grateful for that. But yeah, just believe in yourself. If you're thinking of doing a challenge, go for it. Just enjoy it and ride the bike the way that you want to. I enjoy pushing myself for some weird reason. But if you don't enjoy that, if you just want to like go on a cafe ride or just go on a little ride with your friends or a club or whatever you enjoy, just do that. As long as you're out riding your bike and enjoying it, that's the main thing. And yeah. But if you want to challenge yourself, go for it. I'm always happy to answer any questions. The best thing to do is message me on Instagram, because it's sometimes hard to get all the comments on YouTube. I try to reply to everyone, but it's sometimes really hard, but I try to. So I'm really sorry if I don't reply to you. But yeah, just send me a message on Instagram if you have any questions, and I normally can reply. It might not be straight away, but I'll always try and reply to everyone. So yeah, because I'm so grateful for everyone that follows, and I can't believe that, yeah, like going to Italy again, it's just mental to me. It doesn't feel real, but that's why also partly I wanted to do the challenge, because I wanted to show that I'm not just about, it's not realistic to be going away on holidays, on bike holidays all the time. Obviously I'm going to take it when I'm offered it. You only live once, and I've got to enjoy this, and hopefully I can bring some smiles to people watching. But like I always say, if all the Instagram, all the YouTube, all the opportunities went, as long as I could ride my bike, I'd be happy. And that is the truth, because I just love it, and I wouldn't be here without it. Yeah, I'd obviously had a breakdown, and I think that's what helps me as well when I'm going on a bit more now. Come on, Amy, hurry up, everyone wants a dinner. When I have a breakdown, like, I've never been through something as hard as that, and I will never, like, I know that, like, no matter how hard a bike ride gets, it will never be as hard as what I've been through in my head. So I think that helps me to keep going when it gets hard, and not let anything beat me. So yeah, use what you can to keep going. We only live once, so just take every opportunity. And like I say, don't doubt yourself. I doubted myself. I thought there's no way I can do it. And at the end of the day, if I didn't do it, what would be the worst that would have happened? I would have tried, and entering is sometimes the hardest thing. And even if I didn't do it, if I didn't finish, I know that I would have given it my best, and that's something to be proud of. So yeah, if you ever do a ride and you don't complete it, don't be down on yourself. You've got to just get back up and just keep going. And yeah, so that's it from me. You've all now seen me dishevelled, crying, and yeah, singing to myself. So what more can we see? Let's see how next year goes with the blooming Trans-Pyrenees, and hopefully one day Transcontinental. I dread to think what I'm going to look like and smell like at the end of them. So good job I'm on a screen and not in real life. But yeah, I'm going to stop waffling now, because I need to go make my dinner. I need to go to Aldi and do the food shop. And I've still got a load of washing to do. To be honest, my bib shorts are still in a plastic bag, which has probably crawled away somewhere, because, oof, you do not want to smell that at the end. It was awful. Yeah, I'll leave you with that lovely thought. That's a good advert for endurance racing. See ya. Ta-ta. TT to the FN. Goodbye.